Good morning, folks. It's your bro, Richie Rich here. Uh, today in this video, I'm back with another car explanation video for y'all. Um, Today, this one's gonna be a little bit different because today I'll be talking to y'all about a futuristic-looking hypercar called the Czinger 21C. Yeah, I can't pronounce it correctly, but it's spelled CZINGER 21C. So this is like one of my most favorite futuristic looking cars, and this looks interesting. So before I start, make sure you all like the video, subscribe, comment below what y'all think, hit the notification bell, and hit all cellular door make brain uploads. So without any further ado, let's begin. Starting off with the first one is overview. Manufacturers by Czinger Vehicles. Production was from 2021 and onwards. Designers are David O'Connell, Kevin Czinger, and his brother Lucas Czinger. Body and chassis next. The class was a sports car. Class was a sports car, part of the S segment. Um, body styles a two-door coupe. Two-door coupe. Powertrain is next. For the motor, it's got a DOHC 176, a 2.88. So 2.88, well, close to a 2.9 liter twin turbocharged DOHC, so dual overhead cam V8. That might not sound like much, but however, paired with 3 electric motors, one advanced axle flux MG, so one advanced Axial, can't pronounce it, but I spell AXIAL flux MGU motor generator unit plus 2 high output electric motors with torque vectoring function for efficient wheel control. It produces 750 horsepower and 750 horsepower and 750 horsepower and 397 pound-feet, 550 397 pound-feet, 538 newton-meters of torque. So 538 newton-meters of torque. However, when it's combined, it produces 1250 horsepower at 11 and a half, so 11,500 RPM. That's combined. However, with the Blackbird version of the 21C, at the same RPM, it produces an extra 100 horsepower. Total, 1,350 horsepower. Transmission was a 7-speed sequential transaxle with a hydraulic actuated multi-plate clutch. For the hybrid drivetrain, I know none of us are interested, but well, it's a combination parallel hybrid and a TTR through the road hybrid. For the battery, it's got 2 kilowatt-hour lithium titanate batteries. Dimensions not so much. Width goes in at 2,050 millimeters, 80.7 inches. Curb weight, despite being an electric supercar, 3,570 pounds, 1,620 kilos, which is quite light for a supercar like this, electric supercar. Chronology is next. Its predecessor was the Divergent Blade. Interesting. I've never heard of this car. I might talk about it one day, I'm not too sure actually. But this car has the motor from a Mitsubishi Evo. Specifically the Evo 10. Interesting, interesting. Might talk about this car one day. The Divergent Blade. Yeah, I don't know, but maybe not. I'm not too sure, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so chronology predecessor was the Divergent Blade. Anyways, moving on. So the Zinger 21Cs, the Zinger 21Cs, a hybrid sports car, so hybrid old supercar as I like to call it, developed using 3D printing. So it was 3D printed, pretty cool, by the American car manufacturer, um, Zinger vehicles. Manufacturing began in 2021 with a planned production run of just 80 units, so 80 cars, so 80 cars. Um, so 80 units, and Q4, delivery starting Q4 2023. So 3 years ago they started deliveries from there. Most expected most expected to be delivered in 2024. So it's 2 years ago, according to Kevin Zinger, the founder of Zinger Vehicles. Next is presentation. Developed, and built in LA, Los Angeles, California. The 21C launched the new brand Zinger Vehicles, named after its founders, Kevin and his brother Lucas Zinger. The car, the car was to be presented at the Geneva Motor Show in March 2020. So as part of the presentation, but unfortunately, the show was cancelled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. It was instead presented on March 11th, uh, 2020, in London during a special event. Zinger vehicles will produce only 80 units in two configurations: a road variant and a track variant called lightweight track. Lightweight track. Next, technic next technical characters. Next technical characteristics. So much on there. The 21C has a driver seat in the central position, so in the middle, central position, and an inline tandem passenger seat behind that of the driver, minimizing the width of the interior. The brake both the brake calipers and suspension brake calipers and suspension unit brake calipers and suspension components are combined into a single unit called the brake node. So BRAKENODE, capital B, capital N. So brake node. Yeah, it's kind of, I can't really say it correctly, but oh well. Next is powertrain. So the 21C has a hybrid gas motor consisting of a bespoke uh, flat bespoke flat plane crank, twin turbocharged V8 motor of a capacity of 2.88, almost 2.9 liters, close to a 3-liter V8. has a bore and stroke of 84 by 65 millimeters. So 84 by 65 millimeters, 3.31, 3.31 by 3.31 by 2.56 inches. So 3.31 by 3.31 by 2.56 inches. In the rear central position. So in the rear central position, um, associated with two. So in the rear central position, associated with two electric motor, associated with two electric motors. So with two electric motors, located on the front and powered, powered by a lithium titanate, not lithium ion, but lithium titanate battery. The combination at 10,500 RPM. So the combination provides. So the combination provides at 10,500 RPM 1,250 horsepower. It's more powerful than a Bugatti Veyron, for crying out loud. The combination at 10,500 RPM provides 1,250 1,250 horsepower, transmitted to the rear wheels via a 7-speed sequential transaxle gearbox with a hydraulic actuated multi-plate clutch. So the combination provides at 10,500 RPM, 1,250 horsepower, transmitted to the rear wheels via a 7-speed sequential uh, transaxle gearbox with a hydraulic actuated multi-plate. So with a hydraulic actuated multi-plate clutch, an exclusive version limited to just 4 examples, called the 21C Black 21C Black 21C Blackbird, increases the power output to an extra 100 horsepower to 1,350 horsepower. That is just crazy. The future is going wild. Okay, last but certainly not the very least, we got is lap records. So this is from 2021 to 2025 onwards. So it didn't include both 2022 or 2023, unfortunately, but oh well, that's how it went. So for 2021, um, so for 2021, the venue and event was a held. So for 2021, the venue slash event was held at Laguna Seca Raceway in Monterey, California, driven by driven by Joe Miller, um, who did a time of 1 minute 25, 1 minute 25, 1 minute 25, point 1 minute 25, uh, 0.44 seconds. 3 years later, he was a little bit faster by almost like half a second, a little over half a second. So at the time of 1 minute 24, 0.75. So a little bit like half a second faster than what he did before. So 1 minute 24, 1 minute 24.75. He was faster by 3 years later, from 2021 to 2024, at Laguna Seca Raceway in Monterey, California. Then at that same year, 2 years ago in 2020, 2 years ago in 2024, so 2 years ago in 2024, he did the lap record at the Goodwood Festival of Speed. Wait, hold on. So Joe Miller did the lap in both Laguna Seca in 2021 and 2024. And at the same year, we got Chris Ward, WARD, who did the Goodwood Festival of Speed time of 48.82 seconds. So 48.82 seconds at the Goodwood Festival of Speed, held in Goodwood House in West Sussex. And then at that same year, he did a time of 2 minutes 10.7 seconds at the Circuit of the Americas, or COTA, Grade 1 FIA Spec 3.426 mile motor racetrack located in Austin, Texas. So in the capital of Austin, Texas. So at the Circuit of the Americas, he did a time of 2 minutes 10.7 seconds, Chris Ward. So he was fastest at the Goodwood Festival of Speed in 2024, 48.82 seconds, and he did a time of 2 minutes 10.7 seconds at the Circuit of the Americas in Texas in 2024. Last year, we got Joe Miller again. This time he went back to Laguna Seca, but this time he was much faster than before. He was much faster by 4 years later, with a time of 1 minute 22, 1 minute 20, 1 minute 22.3 seconds. So 1 minute 22.3 seconds. So he was much faster than before. 1 minute 22.3 seconds at Laguna Seca last year. Joe Miller. Well, Joel Miller. It's the name Joe, but with the letter L at the end. So Joel Miller. So from last year. Anyway, so the 21C has set a number of production car lap records. In August 2021, before I started my final year of high school, in August 2021, well, by a month, Joe Miller set a time of 1 minute 20 1 minute 25 1 minute 25 1 minute 25 point 1 minute 25.44. So 1 minute 25.44 seconds around Laguna Seca using street legal or road legal, same thing, Michelin Pilot Sport Cup Michelin Pilot Sport Cup. So Michelin Pilot Sport Cup Michelin Pilot Sport Cup so Michelin Pilot Sport Cup so Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2R tires at a high downforce track version of the car. This record's reclaimed in August. This record was reclaimed in August. in August 2024. In August 2024. Once again by Joe Miller. Setting a time of 1 minute 24.75 seconds. So 1 minute 24.75. The 21C also set records in 2020. Also, the 21C also set records in 2024 at the Goodwood Festival, at both the Goodwood Festival of Speed, Hill Climb, and the Circuit of the Americas in Texas, with times of 1 minute, not 1 minute, with times of 48.82 seconds from, so 48.82 seconds from Chris Ward, and 2 minutes 10.7 seconds. So 2 minutes 10.7 seconds respectively. Last one, and I'll end it there. On December 15th, 2025, last year, a day after my 20th birthday. So on December 15th, 2025, on December 15th, 2025, um, the 21C set a new, the 21C set a new track record. So the 21C set a new track record, um, for a production car at Laguna Seca with a lap time of 1 minute 22.3 seconds. So 1 minute 22.3 seconds. So 1 minute 22.3 seconds. Pretty good, and that's pretty much it. 20 minutes is not too bad. All right. So that'll be it. If you guys like this video, subscribe, comment below, subscribe, comment below what y'all think. Hit the notification bell and hit all so you when I make brand new uploads. So that'll be it. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Till then, stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. So yeah, take care, folks. Stay safe. So take care, folks. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.